Today is Friday, April 25th. This is Noreen Johnson, and here are the good news headlines of the day. Cardinal Gerard Mueller, former head of the Vatican's doctrinal office, has cautioned that electing a pope with liberal views could lead to a schism within the Catholic Church. He criticized Pope Francis's reforms, including openness to blessing same-sex couples and allowing communion for remarried divorcees, suggesting they risk turning the church into a humanitarian organization rather than preserving doctrinal orthodoxy. Mueller emphasized the need for the next pope to adhere to traditional teachings and warned against electing someone influenced by media or popular opinion. An 86-year-old late-term abortionist who has performed over 40,000 abortions is shutting down his facility, the Boulder Abortion Clinic, operated by Warren Hearn after more than 50 years of operation. Hearn referred to his abortion practice as his life's work, adding that the work brought great satisfaction and meaning to the abortionist and his staff. According to Hearn, who retired in January, closing the clinic was a difficult decision, and he praised his staff for the utmost courage and commitment they have displayed over the years. Harvard University has filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration challenging the freeze of over $2.2 billion in federal research grants. The administration imposed the freeze after Harvard declined to implement reforms related to combating anti-Semitism and altering diversity and hiring practices. Harvard argues that the freeze violates its First Amendment rights and academic freedom, while the administration contends that federal funds are a privilege contingent on compliance with certain standards. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee should veto a Trojan horse bill backed by the ACLU that declares a right to contraception and embryo destroying in vitro fertilization. Senate Bill 449 and its House companion passed both chambers several weeks ago. The law states in part, notwithstanding another law, an individual has a right to engage in activities associated with fertility treatment and contraception. Representative Chris Todd and 10 of his Republican colleagues urged the governor to veto the bill, saying that it is a Trojan horse that could potentially undermine Tennessee's strong and righteous stance on the protection of innocent human life. A federal judge has blocked key parts of President Trump's executive order requiring proof of citizenship to register to vote. Judge Colleen Collar-Catelli ruled that the order exceeded presidential authority, as regulating federal elections is constitutionally granted to Congress and the states. The ruling halts provisions related to changes in voter registration forms and assessments of citizenship status by federal agencies, while allowing other parts of the order to proceed. And then today we celebrate the feast day of St. Mark the Evangelist. He was one of the earliest followers of Christianity and traditionally credited as the author of the Gospel of Mark. As a close companion of St. Peter and St. Paul, he played a major role in spreading the teachings of Jesus in the first century. His life was one of faith, evangelization, and martyrdom in the early church. St. Mark, pray for us. And those are your daily good news headlines. This is Catholics for Catholics. May God bless you, and may God bless the USA.